Yes. Welcome. This is Ifa Wednesday on Money Talk Podcast 101. I am the host, Migo the King. This is the place to be when you need to be here. We're gonna pour libation. We're gonna start the program. Yeah.
Tutu gbogbo ORISHA, tutu gbogbo egungun, tutu ori mi, tutu ori inú, tutu ori wa, àṣẹ, àṣẹ.
Ìbàṣẹ, Olódùmarè. Ìbàṣẹ, Ọ̀rúnmìlà ilẹ̀ ìrìn. Ìbàṣẹ, ìrúnmọlẹ̀ ojúkọ̀tún. Ìbàṣẹ, ìrúnmọlẹ̀ ojúkọ̀sí. Ìbàṣẹ, Èṣù ọ̀dàrà. Ìbàṣẹ, gbogbo l'ORISHA. Ìbàṣẹ, gbogbo egungun. Ìbàṣẹ, àkọ́dá àṣẹ̀dá.
Thank you for checking in with Ifa Wednesday. Gonna brush up on a couple things. Introduce a couple of people. Yeah. Yeah, so that was libation by UNIOV. We poured libation to make sure everything go good. Pouring libation is blessing from water. Omi tutu. Omi tutu is water. So yeah, we just bless the situation so we can have good cast tonight. You know what I mean? But get into it. Mic check. Mic check. Good phone work good, y'all. Yeah. Yep.
Them children.
Huh?
Hello.
Yo, this app.
I done picked up talking to my mom and them. Hello. What's going on?
Trying to see what's going on with you, man. Tell us a little bit about your journey on finding these.
Oh, okay.
And you know,
I don't. She didn't give me one yet. She cut off the E-Day that I was wearing that I had got from elsewhere. She said she'll replace it once I come to study.
Uh,
But my journey is amazing. I'm on. Go play. Don't get your butt whooped. Go. Need to get your nieces. But yeah. So when I learned about ISESE, it was back in 2009. I had this friend that was saying Chief. I'm not sure like what his name is or whatever, but she had started. Alafia, she had started taking me to like the bembes and stuff, and I liked it. So it's been many years, and I was just trying to find a home because I was just like the whole church thing wasn't for me. But I was going to satisfy my mom and my grandmother. But I'm at a point like I got to do what makes me happy. So I just started doing more research. I had got offered to join a lot of elays, but it just wasn't the right energy for me, so I declined. And I came to y'all Elay. I came to one of y'all bembes, and I just got the vibe, got the feel of it, and I just wanted to proceed. Actually, Paris and Didi had introduced me to Lori and them, and I had my reading and everything. I was seeing her for a while before I even just made the decision to do the ceremony, but I'm happy I did, and I'm enjoying it. I did my ceremony on what that was, the 1st, so I started my month off in a great way. And I just like it. I love it. I like communicating with you guys. I like how y'all made me feel welcome. I like go back that way. I'm gaining a lot of knowledge. I do have a few altars set up, and I'm learning more on how to take care of those. But yeah, I got a lot to learn. I know. Right. So if I get in y'all DM or text and hit y'all with a question, I hope I don't bug y'all too much. But I'm learning this stuff, and I'm better hands-on. So
we over here, we family. So you hit us,
right.
We gonna hit
May I ask who you a child of?
Simply that.
What you say, sis?
Who you a child of?
Ocean.
Who you a child of?
Ashe.
Okay. You see her seats? Look at the
seats. Yeah.
So yeah, so that's that.
So we got to give you a round of applause.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Congratulations on your journey. So let me ask you a question. So how do you like, since you said that you had a choice to choose, what made you comfortable with
like I say, Lori, of course, but then when I start to like interact with you all, like after coming to so many other bembes, it was just like I felt welcome. I didn't feel like it was a fashion show. I had to be popular, or like that's what I was getting like a lot of from the other elays. But it's just like it's comfortable, it's welcoming, it's on my pace, so it's like everything not moving fast. So I ain't got to try to jump in and be this person. Like I can be me. I can learn at my own pace. I got a community that's behind me. Like I could call and reach out, and a couple of the people that's in the like I already know. So yeah, like I just like the energy. Like everywhere else, I kind of felt uncomfortable. Like people wasn't really speaking, so it made me feel uncomfortable. I'm a Virgo, so I like to be addressed. Like you see me, I don't.
There go your twin right there.
Speak, like make me feel welcome. I don't like to be in places where I'm like.
Me neither, because I will leave.
Me too.
I hate feeling uncomfortable.
Right.
So yeah. So I'm just like Toya had said, like she didn't bring me to y'all Elay because she been knowing many years like how I was going back and forth about this whole situation. And it was like, even though I didn't bring you here, you still ended up here. Right. So it was just like it was meant. I just kept taking my time and trusting myself, like, no, don't join them. No, don't join them. I'm being scammed by those Bible hours or whatever from all over the country, sending money, like, but now it's just like, okay, period. You where you at? Yes.
Ifa is with you. He has the message for you.
I thought y'all was supposed to do that. Y'all be in my DM and in my comments. Y'all even had the nerve to write on my baby stuff. Like, don't write on their pictures.
Yo, that's funny. That's yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like now that a lot of like my business partners that I work with, just a lot of family, like everybody is asking questions. They want to know because I know you all get this, like, oh, it's evil, it's this, it's that. And now I'm at a point, like, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't say shit because it's not that. Like, yeah, it might be a lot of people in the street that try to use it for that, or, oh, I'm in it because a lot of the big dogs in it, they making money, they making this. No, it's nothing about that. Like, you got to do right in order for you to be prosperous. And that's in any religion. Like, culture or whatever you walk in, but you can't just jump in something because you think it's gonna give you that protection or
And
you.
not even that too. Like to add on to that, like a lot of people see the electeds and just want the electeds for the fashion, for the attention, and
And
that's
I
not what it's
really,
about.
honestly, I don't
Hey, but
even
I'm
want
gonna
to
say
wear
something.
mine because
I'm gonna say
everybody be
something
looking at you
like,
so different. Like, oh, she got
I
them
love it.
on.
I love it.
but I'm gonna say something like, yeah, we see that other people use it for other things, but just know things like
Yeah,
that
Mm-hmm.
got a time limit on it. Know what I'm saying? It can look good now, but a lot of things like that because the Orishas, your ancestors, they're not working for
Yep.
you for that. You feel what I'm saying? Like they work for you.
right.
You work for them. So they're not working for you to be uh doing evil shit to people or throwing something in somebody's face when they feel like you ain't doing
Mm-hmm.
something right. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't last.
Right.
It
And
don't last that long. But we wish
Yeah.
them the best. You know, we gonna wish them the best and
of
keep that
course.
going, keep it
And
going.
I know, like,
But
I know the first thing you
you
all
know,
say, like, it's not used to do harm to another human. And I'm like, darn, that's deep because I know people that was in it and they was doing things in the street and then try to run to their chief to do offerings to clear it up. And it was like, it kind of backfired on them and it backfired in a bad way because now they're no longer living. So it was like, damn, that's crazy. But you should have known that, especially
see,
like the level that they was at, they should have known like I can't be doing this shit. At some point it's gonna eventually reverse and that shit did and it just opened my eyes like, yeah, people gotta stop trying to use that. Can you move? Stop trying to use that for that. But I understand it more and I've been doing
Lafayette,
my research
Lafayette,
like
bro.
I say over the years and now I just fully understand like it's not voodoo and it's not evil and it's not done for this and that. So I'm comfortable with it. I mean, yeah, it
It
is voodoo.
is
I take
voodoo.
that back. But like the
It's
evil
voodoo,
part,
but people don't know what
Can you
voodoo
explain?
means.
Yeah, explain
Voodoo
to the
actually
people.
means, you know, it got several meanings, but one of the meanings is goddess. So, as a goddess, everybody in the world is made through voodoo because you
No, sir.
came through a goddess
okay,
in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So, how people, set it out for us to be. So when they cast our what we know, and they put all these other religions in front of us for something that really works for you, yeah, of course they're gonna cast that out and call it, yeah, voodoo is this or that, and witchcraft and all this and that. So they gonna cast that out so far. I had a female, I'm talking about, actually cried. Like she was probably like 35, 36. She was like, man, when we was in church, when I was little, we used to do offering. We used to have to go to the back of the church to do an offering to this shrine with this bird and stuff. She was like, all this time we was
Mm-hmm.
practicing Isheshe, but they was trying to make us seem
yeah,
like it was
it's like
Christianity.
how they slaughter little lamb. Like it ain't no different.
And
Like everybody just it's kind of the same. Everybody just have different names for it. Like my mama a Christian and
yeah.
she understand it now. Like
So
when I told
when
her what I
people
wanted to do and I was able to fully understand it, then she was accepting of like, okay, now I get it. So she's open to me doing what I want to do for me and me not feeling like I gotta be a Christian. I gotta be in the church because that's what she doing. Like I ain't against still supporting her, but now she know, okay, my baby doing her own thing. She understand what she's doing. She not being forced or she not just jumping in it because it's what's going on now. It's just I'm awake. I just want to do what they doing. I don't want to do that. And I ain't against nobody that do it, but I no longer
Right.
want to do that.
Yeah.
I said, what?
I don't. And
I
here's
don't want to do that.
No.
look, and y'all know how y'all
No.
always say, people always say, don't come into the new year with the old you don't. That was one of my things for the new year. I'm no longer doing what the fuck everybody else want me to do. I don't care if it's my grandparents, my parents, my whatever. I'm doing what the fuck friend want to do for me, because that's what I want to do.
Oh shit.
So
Right.
yeah, I'm
Right.
loving it.
Lafayette, brother.
Yeah.
Lafayette. So yeah, that's why I'm at with everything.
Okay. Okay.
Man,
We're
look,
gonna move.
y'all some beautiful queens, man. A lot of shit in our eyes is a demise. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, brother. I'm gonna let you speak, because you gotta introduce yourself first. But we're gonna go to my sister right here, and she was next. She gotta introduce herself. Tell us your name. Tell us your ORISHA, and what brought you to ISESE.
My name is Ayotola, and Ayotola means joy is enough wealth.
I say.
I could really say it found me in a way. You could say. I started like looking into Ifa in like 2019. Yeah,
Okay.
nah, BD. He had went through his ceremony, but I was doing, seeing if this was for me, because at that time I was lost. When I say I was lost, I was lost. Like I didn't know what to believe or what was real, what was fake and stuff like that. So it was like once I really sat down and started, looking into this myself without nobody being in my ear or him trying to tell me, oh, this is what you need to do, without nobody forcing it upon me. That's when I moved forward with it.
Right.
And it took a while to find UNIOB, Olor and KBSC. But yeah, it's like once I got in tune with them, I just started learning so much, and I started getting in tune with myself and my spirituality. And my kids, I teach my kids whatever I learn. I teach my daughter. My son, he's still at that age. Yeah, like my
They saying
son,
it.
he's nonverbal.
Right.
But guess what? You gonna hear him running around saying
Right.
Ishe. He's catching on. You know what I'm saying? So he knows.
Right. It's a co-respond thing. Kids do. So when like say you go make an offering, we be all around the shrine with Baba or something, right? When he say when he let's see what's a co-respond Oti Male Ro oh yalla Oti Male Ro.
Yep.
And then you what? You say it, right? It's a co-respond thing. That's our kids. Our kids gonna hear what we say, no matter what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So you keep saying
So
it, they gonna co-respond. Like, yeah.
Me and my daughter, he's like, Ishe, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to, he knows. And then, like, my daughter, like, I'm still learning how to pronounce the prayers, like, correctly out loud. And when I do, you hear my daughter just walking around saying, Omi Tutu, Ile Tutu, Ona Tutu, like, going like this, just walking around. So I know, like, I'm teaching my kids young. I didn't get taught this. Like, I could really say I was really being brainwashed, because one minute we Catholic, 1 minute we Christian, 1 minute we this, 1 minute we that. So it's like, no,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna confuse my kids. They gonna know what's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, not taking nothing from nobody's beliefs, but this is what we practice, and I'm teaching them young. I don't lie to my kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't lie to them. I keep it real blunt, because I be telling my daughter what we say. We don't lie. That goes for anything. We don't lie.
I said. I feel it like I was in the study of Ishe for a while now, but I've done practice Christianity. I done read up on Buddhism. I done read up on Muslim, and anything that I like, it's like we're a branch. We are part of all that if we not know that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not a religion. We have to understand that this is a way of life. This is the way the trees move. This is where the air blows. All the ORISHAs are that. They are those entities of the air, the trees. You feel what I'm saying? So the railroad, the iron, which is in us. So they like so say, like I always
Yeah.
say, they in us. You feel what I'm saying? They a part of you. So now at times when you in certain places around certain people, you need your electric because you don't, you know what I'm saying, you not fully balanced with that to knowing who is
Yeah.
who is who is who yet. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could be feeling like you getting tricked by issue, but it might not be issue. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you have to know certain things before you prepare yourself to say, "Nah, I don't want to wear it because of fashion."
It's not.
It ain't about fashion. It's about you taking that shit and not, you feel me? Because everybody I know, Ishe or that, I'm not grabbing everybody's hand or doing all that.
Yeah.
You feel me? What's happening?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
That's
You
also you
feel me?
protecting
And
your
it's like
energy. Yeah.
you protecting your energy because you never know like who energy like is what, because somebody
Yeah.
energy can be
Facts.
stronger than you. You know how all us we gonna hold our domain down, man. Boy, ain't nobody can fuck me. Boy, ain't nobody. Well, I don't care about woo woo, but you never know whose spirit
Yeah. Facts.
protected them. What kind of spirit protected them? They could be way stronger than you, and any spirit that you can't see is more powerful than any human being that you can see.
I
You
feel.
feel me? So we gotta understand like that shit. We gotta be mindful of other things and other people. You feel me? Even the goddamn
Facts.
roaches.
Yeah.
These folks, ants, all this shit. Like they came the same way we did, bro. Like that's how I look at life. Like everything, you feel me? Like came in the same shape and form how we is as a human, bro. Real, bro. How the fuck do a
When you
roach know to
come.
get fuck
Yeah.
on when you come? You feel me?
The motherfuckers
Like
be scattering everywhere.
like it common sense, bro. We all got this shit. We all got something that's on this planet. Only thing we don't got is the trees, the water, these orishas, and these angels.
Yeah.
Orishas ain't nothing but angels. We are not these angels. We have them around us, yes, guiding us through things, but we're not them. So, like a Oshun person or a Shango person, people feel like they fit in more if I be around my Oshun people. If I'm around Oshun people, I'm good. But if I get around the issue people, I just don't like them or this and that. No. See, you got to know all of them. Because
Mm-hmm.
say you go get your reading and your reading say, hey man, um, uh, you Oshun, issue is in your reading, issue is guiding you, Shango guiding you, or you know these different
Yeah.
entities they helping you. So you got to understand them too. Understand them. Don't neglect them because of things you heard that or
Yeah.
bad about
Yeah. Like with
certain
Shango and
ones of them.
Ogun, they
You
let
know
me
what I
come
mean?
off crazy.
How they not gonna get along? When guess what? When you get in your car, you
Cool.
got to crank your car
Yeah.
up. That's the fire. The motor is
Mm-hmm.
Ogun. He the metal.
Exactly.
They have to work together. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, Ogun don't like issue. Okay, shit. When your ass doing some crazy shit, you getting tricked in doing this shit. You might have some kind of gun,
But
metal.
like you
You
said,
doing
they
this
work
shit
together.
both
Issue
together.
and what open doors for you, but you need Ogun to
Yeah.
also clear your pathways. They work together. Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like understanding and knowing that
You
you
just
got to
said a lot,
respect
though.
all of them.
And you just said a lot when you just said when motherfuckers trying to trick you, they can trick you a lot into doing wrong and got down there wrong doing to get you, you know what I'm saying, put away for real. And like
Yeah,
you said, nigga carrying that melter, that gun, the machetes, anything they can harm a nigga, like that shit ain't nothing but evil vibe. Cause in real life, your ancestors ain't never gonna guide you to do nothing wrong. Why would my ancestors want me to get in trouble? Why would they want me to commit this
right.
crime? You know what I'm saying? You protecting it. You protecting your estate. But at the end of the day, like you said, man, your ancestors guiding that shit, the birds, the tree, the animal, the insects, the water, this shit
Mm-hmm.
powerful, man. This shit bigger than us.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into you now, bro. Since you
All
don't
right.
took the flow. Yeah, go tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your name, by the way? What lay you in? You know what I'm saying? How long you been practicing these Shay? And where you going with it?
Alright, so shit, my original name is Cleveland. I did get a Shay name, but I don't want to pronounce my name right now. I am under Shango and Yemi Ma. So I did do work for the both of them. Really, most but the one I really gained interest to was Shango, the De La Oche, and Yemi. I've been practicing probably like a year and 6 months. It came to me at a bad time. Really, it really came to me to where it was sent to like a peace offering. So, like you said, we was in the church, we were young, we were doing all that whole time. I didn't even know that's what that was. So they had a calling on my life. I was wearing aunts and stuff like that back in the past, but I didn't
Right,
really physically was on a spiritual inbound until like my best friend died, and my best friend, like I lost all my best friends, all my close friends. Like I lost them, but I had lost one that really meant a lot to me, and he died back December the 12th in 2021, where that shit really broke me down. I had started thinking crazy, like suicidal thoughts, committing murders, all type of shit. That tricky game, and I feel like that was really just a test to see how strong your Shay was, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, your ancestors not gonna have you where you out here doing bad. If anything, they protecting you, watching you, making sure you got down, take care of the job, the bed, and the family. And the family is the key to all of it. But a lot of them ain't gonna understand it because, like you say, other guys, other priests and stuff, they teaching other things. But a lot of them priests is just in it for money too as well. So you really got to find yourself. So I'm a self practitioner. So I taught myself to where I got this far in it. And my brother here, me and him go to the same office where I met him at. But when I went to the union last Sunday for Shango, it was him, and I didn't even know it was him. I knew him from somewhere, but I just couldn't understand where I knew him from. So when we locked in, so when Monday came, we had an appointment, and God put us right in the door together, and that's how things work. When you see things manifesting, God's really working a lot of this stuff for us. Where He put us around the people He want us around. He give us the car He want us to drive. He give us the house that we need. He give us the food we need to eat. But for us to be greater, I feel like we got to cut off all the bad entities. Not saying that you got to rush and get away your habits, but a lot of habits that drive us to where we not really going far with your essay. So like a year and 6 months, I've been in it. I got over all the talking and stuff like that, but the blessings came. And, you know what I'm saying? The blessings came, and that made me really have more faith into what I was practicing and what I was on. And that's like my brother said. He said he had entities where he was practicing Buddhism. Uh, he was practicing what he said he was practicing the Quran, stuff like that, and that's how I was. Cause when I was young, when they see you got power, they see you got glory. All the practitioners will want you to join. So back in the day, I was going to a Christianity church. I was going to a Baptist church. When I got incarcerated, the Muslims started partaking into me, and then I started learning Hindu as well. And Hindu is like under like
Yeah.
the Indians and stuff like that. And I'm part Indian. I'm mixed with Indian. I'm mixed with white, black. I'm mixed with Spanish, French, and Creole and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things that's under our heart that
your phone done went out.
I feel like it's a blessing every day, really, just to wake up and just feel that power, just feel that strength that ORISHA and the essays give you. Still learning, so I don't know what
Oshun,
Isun is. A lot of stuff, not Oshun, the one
Oshun,
Issei. You said Issei or something like
Eshu,
that. SU, I don't know what that
Elekwa.
is, stuff like that, but I practice the real thing, especially Yemima. Yemima is the queen of the seas. So I went to the sea. I got clean. Some of that stuff is in our life, so we can cleanse ourselves and cleanse our
Pizza.
mental. So I'm not in a cleansing state still, but every day is a part of cleansing. So you got to cleanse all that atmosphere, that bad atmosphere that's in the air, stuff that's around, stuff that don't make sense, because it's a tricky game.
But
And
look,
you
I
got
don't mean to cut you off, right? So when you said about issue, you said you don't know about that stuff there.
right.
Issue, you need to know that ain't no stuff there.
Right,
That's
right, right.
something you need to know. Oh, Yemiya, yes, she's the mother of all mothers. You might as well say she's Mother Nature. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? But you need to. I'm not gonna tell you what you need to
Giving
do,
advice.
but I'm just saying. But practicing and understanding it. Don't come and like yeah. But we feel your energy. Your energy there, though. You feel it. But just get to learning and understanding the knowledge of them. Because
Right.
some of the things that you were saying and mentioning in there, you're getting tricked by issue. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
things that you got going on
Mm-hmm.
is issue in the play with you somewhere, going on with you, and mainly in everything.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? If you ask me,
That yeah, though,
but
you right.
it's like you need to get an understanding with the orishas. The orishas mean angel. Each and every one of them is an angel. From Shango Kabiesi, from Yemiya to Eshu, Elekba, to Oshun, to Obatala. You
Right.
feel me? To Oya. And there's several more. You feel what I'm saying? Them just is the ones that we're introduced to over here
First.
first. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Who helps us a lot first over here in America. But it's way many more. It's like 210
Yeah.
orishas, you know. But just learning and understanding them, and you'll solve some of your problems, because we look at a lot of things as problems instead of lessons. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of things we'll look at that shit like, damn, I don't been through this,
Right.
because like I always say, bro, it ain't. It's a pass, but only way it's a pass because we got phones, cameras, and shit like that. If it wasn't no pictures or videos of nothing left in the past, bro,
Exactly.
you wouldn't have no past.
Exactly.
You will only have a future. You will only know what's going to happen at this moment. You're not going to know what's going to happen tomorrow or none of this shit. You just only know what's happening at this moment because you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely right, though. You definitely right, bro. You just
It
hit
could
it
be a
right.
lot of forward thinkers. That is forward thinking. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that their future is their past, and their
I
past is their
say,
future.
Exactly.
but
You feel me?
don't be
So
nervous
it's
or
a lot.
afraid to
It's a
like,
lot. So
ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are like open and willing to.
yeah, he was at the Bembe. He was at the
You
Bembe Sunday. The one we
Oh
just
shit, that is
yeah. He was at the
don't be
Bembe.
afraid to
That how
speak up.
see look. That how it happened.
I'm telling you, don't be afraid.
He was at the Bembe. He come up out the rip. His energy was like,
Yeah.
"I know you, nigga. What's up? You don't remember me?" And I was like, "Shit, what's up? Yeah, what's going on?" Yeah. And he like, "Shit, I'm here." I was like, "Shit, what's up?" Oh, he gone in there. Boom. He come back out. We chop it up again. Just about how you feeling. Like, yeah, I'm feeling it. I love this. I just feel the energy. You feel me? I needed it, cuz you don't know.
Oh
So I'm like,
God.
that what's up?
Thank
Boom. He go back in there. Boom. So we did go to the what did they we went to the I went to the doctor Monday.
Oh, that's
He
what you
in
was
the
talking
doctor
about Migos and
office with me.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So he like, cool, what's up? Hey, just back. You know what I'm saying? So like I just been feeling the energy all the way around. You know
That's
what I
dope.
mean? You're a good brother. Yeah, but
God
you
that happened.
just
We
gotta
we
goddamn.
we gonna get
You
you
just
all
gotta.
right.
It's
Yeah.
some more shit you need to
Yeah,
learn. You
ready.
fed.
I'm ready to get rid of that past situation you were talking about. So my future is bright, but it's that past shit that's hurt me. The things that I did in my
I
past,
got
the
you, sir.
things that happened in my past, to where the one the Ishun ones you saying is the ones that's taunting me with a lot of the past stuff. But I really got more godly angels in my life than
Yeah.
the negative ones. You know what I'm saying? And they with me every day. Like as we right here talking, they right here next to me. We eat
Hey
every
man,
day.
get what, man? We're gonna give you a round of applause, my brother.
Right?
You know
Go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Thank
You
you.
fed, man. Hey, chill out. You
Yo.
fed. Nah, man, but I thank y'all for checking in with Money Talk Podcast 101, man. I am the host, Migo the King, man. This is Ifa Wednesday. You feel me? I ain't got the Ifa music, but we got something. You know, okay. You feel. So, but I thank y'all for checking in, man. You know what I'm saying? We got everybody in here. We just brushing up on things about ISESE. ISESE is the culture of I'm gonna say it blankly like this, man. ISESE is the culture of black. It's for all people now. It's for all people. You feel me? But it's a it's not a religion. It's a
Way of
way
life.
of life.
Well, like,
You feel what I'm saying? It's the way our life moves, and to get control of the things that you are questioning yourself about. Oh, why I do this? You feel me? I can go here, pray. You feel me? And then like I'm gonna brush up on another thing he was saying, about God. We are the gods. If you not know that. You feel what I'm saying? It's the most high. The most high. But we the God, because if you pray about anything, think about this. If you pray about anything, ain't nothing magically popping up or appearing. You going to get this shit. Either you going to get the money for, or you find the people who gonna help you, or something. You going to do it, right? So what is that? Is that a God or not? You
God,
going to create. You have
Yep.
children. You create them. But before it's with you, it's with your children now. Before you introduce them to anybody, you they first God.
exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? You they first God. They mama
Of course.
always gonna be their first God.
Exactly.
She the one gonna introduce me. This what you need to be doing. You need this in your life. You feel me?
We're gonna
She
teach you
gonna
right from
introduce
wrong.
you to that. But you gonna be looking at her like, you know what I'm saying?
This shit
But
powerful, man.
we good. We the gods, man. Arm, leg, arm, head. That what Allah
The
mean.
unk, the unk.
You feel me? The is the way is the how. That's how life got created
Yep.
through the womb of the woman.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
feel what I'm saying? It comes. You can't create life with two dicks, bro. That's the cross.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
That's false.
You feel
That's
me?
the
Ain't
false
no
narrative.
way impossible. They trying,
They trying hard.
but one thing about it, the life comes through the
What's
womb
up, my
of
buddy? Y'all
the.
right?
You feel what I'm saying? If we want to get technical, I feel like the
It
woman is
is.
God. You feel me? But we gods too, because we hold the child in heaven. We give y'all the child right here on earth. Now, I know it now. We the God. We both gods. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you know, it's a lot, but it's more. Um,
Do you
said
do
we got a
you
lot of
listen
comments. I can't
listen, do
even
you
see it.
or do any
Everybody
of y'all
saying
have
like
like
shit.
any book suggestions for like beginners? Like who wanna start practicing?
Um,
Yeah, I got a book. Hold on, I'm finna show it to you. I got a couple books.
I like the ways of the
So,
ORISHA.
I was just
so
gonna say, but
yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's what I got. So, we
yeah,
own
yeah.
my auntie owned the store in Griffin, Georgia. It called Miss A Spiritual Goods. So if you ever in Georgia and you need stuff like that to cleanse, book, knowledge, anything like that, even sage, all that stuff, we sell it in Griffin, Georgia. So the address is 106 West Avenue, Griffin, Georgia, but it's called Miss A Spiritual Goods.
Okay,
also
But
okay.
she got the best product though. I'm
Oh
telling you,
yes,
like the
I got that
best
book too,
products
sis.
ever,
I
man.
love it, and it's simple
Yeah.
and you can
Um,
understand it. I got the
And
book
it's great
and
for
I
the
keep
kids.
reading.
You know, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta plug in Olori. Yes, you
Of
could put the link in the
course.
UNIOV bio and purchase the book.
Yep. And it's on
All
Amazon.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, link in
You get
I
bio.
that
got
book.
mine
But
from
this
Amazon.
was a great book. Like, even though I bought it for my kids, I was reading. I was like, oh, okay, offerings I didn't even know. You know, I'm gonna try to. Oh yeah, no going. So like, okay, like
Yep.
learning new things. Like,
I keep
just had to.
mine's in my purse most time. Like when I have my big purses, I keep it. And when I'm somewhere while I'm waiting, I just read over it.
I say,
So this the book
Okay.
you just mentioned, The Power of the ORISHA. This the one that got me kind of right where I was reading stuff like
The
that. But
ways of
this
the
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 one,
Orisha. It's
way,
the
the
brown
ways
one.
of the yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah,
this the
the
this the
Yeah, that's a
power.
good
powers
one
of the
too.
ORISHA.
But
That's a
I'm
good
saying
one.
the one
I
Olori got
don't
me
know.
on is the ways of the Orisha. And I had read this book like years ago with my homegirl. She had let me borrow hers, and then Olori had told me to get it again. And then Paris, my brother, he's in his like he had mentioned it. So everybody told me about that book, and then Olori just came back and was
That
like,
yeah.
"Boom, get that book."
Mm.
Yeah,
Y'all ever read
that's good.
Oshun Across the Waters?
That's always a first. That's always a first
You said
good
what,
book.
sis?
Oshun,
Still across the
Oshun
world.
Across the Waters.
Uh,
Oh, shoot,
Mhm.
the
You see
book.
the
I seen
movie?
the
Yeah, I was
movie.
told but this was by somebody else. I was told to get that book. I had started, but it was like kind of long for me, so I had to get something else like
you still
a little
have
bit shorter. And
it?
no, I can send it to you. DM me your number, sis, because it's actually saved on my phone
Okay, because
in
I
my
have
Google.
the ways of the Orisha in my phone too. So if anybody wanted, just DM me and I can send it to y'all if y'all don't
Yep,
got
I
it.
can send it to you. Just gotta send me your number, and I can send it to
Wow. If y'all need the book, The Well to
you.
Orisha,
That's Amazon.
say
Yep.
something so she can send
Sis
it
can
to you.
send it to you. It's on Amazon. It's in that store. I like to go over there
Mm-hmm.
and get they vegan patties.
Bye
Water,
bye.
I think it
You
is.
feel me? Learn your shit, man. Just learn your shit, man. Nobody like basically. I'm not forcing nobody. I'm
We
not
just
telling
giving
nobody,
advice.
hey man, you know, like, hey man, I'm telling you, like, just try something else, man, because I was so much. I was a I was a badass nigga, bro. Like, I was fucked up, like on some serious shit, like and not saying that it just all the way just helped me. It did, but I helped myself too. You feel me? By understanding and you know and doing it because if I wasn't doing half the stuff they was telling me to do, ain't no telling
Hey,
where I might would be. You feel me? Like it's a whole bunch of shit. So it changed. I changed, and I understood. It's something that you can understand. People are here, to help you when you don't understand certain names. But any name that is to be understood will get an understanding. We'll help y'all get an understanding, regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's
Man,
it.
yeah.
That's what anywhere you go. And like we can't
No.
disrespect no bobbles or no priests out here. You feel me? We respect wherever you go. It don't matter. You don't have to go to UNLV. Wherever you go, just make sure you learning
This is
yourself.
your
You
journey,
feel what
not
I'm
their journey.
saying?
Our
You
journey, their
learn
journey.
yourself, not just
Get out of here.
paying for something and
Yeah.
not knowing what the fuck going on. Understanding is the greatest thing in the world. Got to have understanding. You ain't got no understanding. Hey man, you got nothing. You know. So,
exactly. But you just hit it again. You just said don't be paying for none that you know what I'm saying. And that's how a lot of them get them in though. They get the paying for all this shit and
but
really,
look, see,
you
listen.
know what I'm saying.
Ho. We can't do that. We
Right.
can't do that one.
You right
We
though. You
can't
right.
do that one. That's whatever somebody else
Yeah.
elay do. That's what they elay do. You
right
feel me?
now. So I wasn't
We
speaking
can't,
on it like it's a bad turn. I
but
wasn't
we
saying
can't speak on it. Period.
you are
Like because you not a priest, I'm not a priest, she not a
right,
priest. You feel what I'm saying? That's
right,
priest. Priests can talk about that.
right, right, right,
You
right.
feel me?
You just made a lot of sense because I feel like that what I was hitting on really like a month ago they would get motherfucker to pay for certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And really didn't have the knowledge behind it. That's why I'm glad, my godmother really told me the best advice was really just like teach yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you said earlier, just give yourself time, you know what I'm saying? Slow down and just give you some time. And I really feel like that's how I opened up a lot, really, with just taking my time and just getting my own understanding.
Right, right.
But I
Cause
ain't
it ain't like
Baba
even
saying,
even when you start reading the book, or you go through you get a ceremony to get elate or different houses do it different ways. They
right,
might give you a lake one at a time. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It's
That's how I
different
got
ways. Everybody don't do it the same. So it like, but you you have to understand that journey, and you have to be patient on that journey. Everything ain't. I don't give a fuck how much money you got.
Yeah.
Still be a student. You feel what I'm
exactly.
saying? And your money don't make you ahead of
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Still be a student. You feel what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Don't, cause these folk
That ain't got
doing this,
nothing. Yeah.
that ain't your way. Unless it come up in unless if I say that shit. Hey, yeah, this is for you right here. This is what you need to be doing. This what That what you do. You got off that. You got off what your Ifa say and what your A gon say.
Exactly.
Your Ifa gonna tell you what ORISHA
Mm-hmm.
is around you. What ORISHA is with you. Your Ifa gonna tell you if your ancestor got a message for you or whoever got a message for you. You guide by that and understand that. That is key. And all the other else, you will understand it and it'll
That's
fall for you.
right.
And you'll have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been practicing, Ishe for a while. But that don't mean I could been a priest multiple times, you know. But it's the patience I have. I'm still living life. I still gotta learn. I'm still learning. And it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But uh, I'm
Yeah.
speaking in code, but it'll be a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah. Like, I just, I'm still a student as well. You feel what I'm saying? And so we all have to understand that and stay in student play. It don't matter if you don't feel if you see that happening, just guess what? Simply fall
All you
back.
gotta do.
If your heart and your you know what I'm saying, your re in the right place, it's gonna guide you back where you need to be. Cause they know you need that. You did what I'm saying? You see how all the connects came up?
Mm-hmm.
Then they dog. You feel what I'm saying? Took's in the same boat. She she was in the same boat. Ain't no different, but ain't no reason to be, hey man, this was woo me, man. Nah man. Hey man, that shit how this
Mm-hmm.
shit finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stiff arm. Pass. Catch. That's what one you want. Stiff arm or pass catch.
Facts.
I want the catch. Yeah. Catch. That's all I want. Man, you know what I'm saying? No, for real. But real,
And
man.
I'm glad you took initiative, man, to actually make this podcast, about what we're going through and the demise we're living in because man, life's short, fam, and we need that teaching, man. I'm still a student, just like you said. I always tell them like I'm still a student, no matter how big I am, the money, whatever it is, whatever I do for people, I still feel like I'm a student, fam.
Right. No, for real, man. We all a student, man. We all still learning, bro. Like it don't change. You feel me? Like that shit don't change, man. We in student, man. Even the rabbi in Nigeria over there still a student. He learned. Cause guess what? It's new things happen daily.
Daily.
You know what I mean? So it's like
You heard?
we learn
I love
every
y'all.
day. So
Lafiani.
we have to
Lafiani,
understand.
Lafiani, my
Love
boy,
for
what's good,
y'all.
man?
Yeah. Hey.
I love y'all.
Yeah,
Blessings
shit.
to you, brother.
Not to play.
Peace. Hey man, I want to bring my boy Ifa Dare in, man. You know what I'm saying? He from Nigeria. He over there in Nigeria right now, man. He gonna give y'all some more
All
knowledge
right.
of this shit.
I'm
You feel me?
listen so you can add. All right,
All
love
right.
y'all double.
Love you, sis.
Uda, Uda.
All right. Hey, have a
Okay.
good
Yeah, my brother, Ifa Dare, man. Don't come in here and drop these Jews on y'all. With my boy. Yeah. Greetings to everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing. This is Money Talk Podcast 101. I am Ego the King. You know what I'm saying? My Ifa name is Adebumi, which means the crown is my gift. See what I'm saying? The crown is my gift. You did. Yes, sir. Where you at, Ifa Direct, man? There you go. There go my man. Y'all get it up for Ifa Direct, man. Ifa Direct, the
Yo, bro.
motherfucker. Yeah. What's
Alafia
up, my brother?
Bami, love and
Lafia.
blessings to everyone. I greet
yeah.
you all.
How you doing? Um, these brothers wanna let's see what we're gonna get into tonight. Direct. They need to know some things about Ifa, like you know, on how important Ifa is to the community of the Orisha.
Well, firstly, I would like to introduce myself.
Sorry about that.
That's
I'm
no
sorry. Forgive me, man.
problem.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Babalawo Awudoye Ifadare. I'm from the motherland, West Africa, Nigeria. But Yahogan. Ifadare for the public,
Okay.
just to make this so really quick and easy for people's. I'm go by Ifadari. That is what people used to call me. Everyone. I was born into Ifa. That is what I'm doing since I was gave birth to until now, until forever. That is what I gave my life to. Ashe.
Yes, sir.
Adam.
And boy, yeah, be a shisha.
Joe.
Um, so tell them a little bit about the Ifa. The things they need to what's what Ifa do for the culture of the Orisha.
Ifa actually did a lot of things for the culture, which is what exactly and something that we hold on to. It's the same thing that we all give a faith in it. But first way to
Hey, y'all got the hold on, oh, my bad. You got the mute your phone 'cause it's loud. Yeah, mute your phone, bro. And then when you come back in, you can talk.
What you say?
No, I was telling him to mute his phone.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See that?
Morning talk Richie. Morning talk Richie just comment to add him. I think he wants you to add him back.
Yeah, I got him. I got that. Hey, y'all put your phones on mute. And when it's time for y'all to talk, you hear? Oh, all right. Go
So,
ahead.
like we used to say, and what we know exactly about Ifa, Ifa is the way of life, the only way of life which everyone else needs to walk with, which is the road that everyone deserves to be walking with or go along with for the blessings, for the guardians, for protections, and all everything you want. Ifa has many different benefits, which is totally make it different by peoples who did not have the full knowledge about history, how it started. But from where it started, Ifa is something that is good. There is a difference between Ifala and Ifudu. So Ifa is the word of Olodumare, which was a man that firstly speak the language, which is Orunmila. Ifa is a word of Olodumare, and everything we are doing, ritual, sacrifices, offerings, feedings, dancings, and ceremonies, all everything that we got to do, and that we are doing exactly right now at the moment, it's word of Ifa, which is the part of the language that Orunmila have been using when it was sent to the head. So Orunmila was the first creator and the first standard for what we are doing today. Orunmila was the great mentor, which we are following the leads by him. He is the one that is leading, but he's not on the head. But in the spirit of the walking was on the head, and some sign in everywhere, cities, towns, villages. That is why it's actually called motherland, because it was cleaning by his blood, by his stress, by walking up and down to make things go as it is today. Orunmila was the first person who understand the language of Olodumare, which is God, and the language is called Ifa, and that is exactly what we are doing today by the culture, by exactly which we are doing like as a culture. But to eat and the part of it is part of the culture, is not part of the culture. We are following the leads, which the road that Orunmila have already been opened for us to be going through it. Whosoever that followed the right way and go in exactly where it was been going, its lead, the person will always be successful, receiving guardians, receiving blessings, protections, and no matter what you do, if you are doing in a way of Ifa, if you are walking on the road with a pure heart, with your belief, with your faith, with a good heart, with peoples, with friends, the more you being good, the more you're being treated, the more you acting to people, is the more way you receive the knowledge, you receive the blessings, guardians, and the protection from the way of Ifa, which is the most
Appreciate
important things in life is to firstly have a good character before you can open your way to it. If person is offering too much into way of Ifa, offering too much every day and night, you offering too much and you don't have a good characters, which we call Iwakbele. there has always been a problem, because it's gonna be like you offering something, but you didn't actually have a good characters. If I accepted people, person, women, females, male, and kids, accepted them by having a pure heart, good characters in everything you do. If you're supposed to offer it two things, you're offering one things, and you make sure you're offering one things with a pure heart and you have a good characters, is going to be accepted. In the way of Ifa, they actually always accepted, no matter what is this you're doing, offering, making a prayer to your destiny, which is Ori, or you're making a prayer or any offering to Ifa and other Orishas. You're doing that. That is just a personal way it's supposed to be going. But the most part of it is that you need to have a iwakpele with it, which is good characters in everything you are doing in the way of Ifa. That is the main point and the main key to open the door of the way of culture. The key, the key to open the way of the culture is for you to have one key in your hand, which is iwakwele, good characters. You need to make sure, you need to find out in yourself. You need to look into yourself very well. You need to ask yourself some questions. Do I have a good characters? Am I capable of doing this? Do I have a pure heart before I started this? As long as you can ask yourself that question and you can answer it, you have the key already with you. No matter what you do, no matter processing you went through in the way of Ifa, is gonna be always being successful and leading well. That is why some people used to say, when some people used to say, I'm a child of Oshun, and I'm a favorite child of Oshun, I'm a favorite child of Obatala, you need to always have a key in the hand. If you don't have the key that you're talking about, which is good characters, if you don't have it, you haven't get to where you were going. You need to have the key in your hand to open the way of the Ifa, which is for you to just have a good character. It's very important in the way of Ifa. That is a personal, private key that people need to get before you even take your step into it, before you even do what you got to do. Even if you don't have even if you don't have to call someone to help you do what you got to do, for you to do anything, even for yourself or someone is going to help you doing it, you need to have a good character, very pure heart, and make sure you are following the rules, the right rules. That you need to make sure you are following the right rules.
Okay.
So
Hey, I'm gonna say something on that, like about the character. Now, um, I was talking about this earlier. Your character don't mean far as you being good just to certain people. That means good to everyone, even yourself, because we got an enemy inside of ourselves. We can be our worst enemy at times and thinking it's other people. You know what I'm saying? So good character comes with everything. You know what I'm saying? And you can get in your car, somebody cut you off. This motherfucker. Come on, man. Like character go everywhere. Like, and that shit hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
You got to be right. But it can be in your thoughts too, though. Your thoughts is your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 90% of our thoughts, we'll say that shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? And it's
Now
like,
lie on what you thinking about.
you know what I mean? So it's like, gotta check yourself on a lot of things.
Yeah.
On, is this really, you know what I'm saying? Like, your character is really you, and, and we fight with ourselves daily and be in denial about a lot of shit
Shit, exactly.
daily. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you have to come into understanding with yourself, because if this person feels like this about you, and this person feel like this about you, it'll be two different feelings, and you feel another way about yourself, not even on the same feeling. That's when you, guess what? You have to detach yourself from both of them, and then get to understand what the hell. I don't even understand none of this shit. You have to understand yourself first before you can understand somebody else or judge somebody else or be in any kind of lane as dealing with your character. You know what I mean? So that was just the nigga version of understanding your character. You feel me? Like, it goes everywhere. Even if you see a bug, you sweep the bitch out the way. Don't kill it. You know, you feel me? Like, anything. But it's just a character, because all what's of the earth is of Mother Nature, if you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, be mindful to yourself first, so you'll know how to be mindful to everything else.
True, true.
But don't stay in denial and be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Cause you know, when God made words, he made us too. And we know how to utilize, we as niggas, we know how to utilize words. But when that shit happen, that's the test. When the shit happens, when it's right there in your face, we can say, yeah, man. You know, I ain't got there. You know what I'm saying? Let me put my other one. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got there. You're bad. But, you know, nigga getting just out the rip, say anything. Like, well, I ain't gonna do that. Then when the shit happen, you do it.
Yeah.
So understand that. You know what
No,
I'm
that,
saying?
that it go back to like what you were saying with, power of the tongue and the mind. Like, you got to be
Who
mindful of what you're
TV is
thinking and
that,
what you're
man?
saying.
Somebody TV live as hell. Is that your TV?
I was saying that probably mine, but I was
Yeah.
saying like it goes back to what you were saying about power of the tongue and the mind, because like laws of attraction, you speak it, it comes into play.
Which one you?
Once you think it, like you think it, then you speak in it, and it's out there in the universe. So all the energies in that universe, whichever one grabs it, no matter if it's good or bad, when it happens, that's what you got to deal with, because this is what you asked for, not knowing what you was asking for. And when people be praying, they got to be direct, because you could pray for something, you could pray all day, I want a job, I want a job, and then you're not being direct about your job. And then when you get an offering at McDonald's or some other fast food spot, you're like, oh, I'm too good for that, but you said you wanted a job.
Right.
You wasn't direct. So if you're gonna ask for something, be direct. Don't be trying to come and be all proper when you're praying, because God already know that that's fake. Your ancestors know that's fake. Your ancestors know when you're real, when you want to talk. Don't be trying to be all proper and, oh Lord, please help me.
Right.
Like, no, talk to him. That's your friend.
I know business.
That's you see what I'm saying? That's your better half, the higher half, the higher half that is leading you. So whatever you're about to do, it already know that you're about to do it. And when I mean it, I'm talking about the energy, because we don't know if God is a woman or a man.
God is you. We talking about
Well,
the
the higher
Orishas
power, well, the higher
and
power,
Ifa.
well, the cosmetic energies, yeah,
Yeah.
So
But
be direct when you come in, and be pure, because they'll know when you bullshit, and they know when you sincere. And bullshit is never get nothing.
it's just knowing before you even go there, to be not, to understand who you are. Like, face the facts in the fear, in the mirror. You
Accept,
feel me?
accept, Accept all the flaws. Accept your
Because
flaws.
guess what, man? If you're not pure going to Ifa, man, you just offering something for nothing. And he gonna accept it. Yeah, he gonna take it.
Nothing is
And
gonna
shit
accept it.
be happening because you ain't pure hearted, nigga. Like you come to me talking about, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, how you doing? Love you, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna be, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And go get that
that is
offering,
exactly
go
what
out
it
there and be like,
some
man, you a fuck nigga,
yeah,
man. You this, that.
how do some people think? Like they think about doing offering, doing feedings, do what you got to do. I got to send you money for this, I got you. Well, you sending me money to do this for you? You sending money to do this for you? Like you spending money to get this done? Did you have a pure heart?
Did you have a pure heart?
Heart.
What was your hidden agenda? Like for
Right.
You
real,
feel?
a
That
lot of
is
people
the
they want to
thing.
go to SU.
Do you have a pure heart? I say, do you have a pure
Yeah. Heart.
you
Yeah.
feel? Come on,
A
man.
lot of
We're
people
That's
gonna
want
a
to go
big,
take
to
this
big
shit.
SU.
que- that's a big question. Like
Yeah.
if you're giving me you trying to give me a food to eat and your hand is dirty, do you think I'm going to eat it? No. You want to give me something to eat. You want to feed me. You want to offer me something with your hand, something that I'm going to put in my mouth, something that I'm going to eat. You want to give it to me, and your hand is dirty. Your hand is not clean. Do you think I will accept it?
That ain't it.
No.
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 But that's just like now. Like we all do it. You know, we have that one person, or we all have a certain group of people that you'll take what they give you because you don't want to be mean. But at the end of the day, you're not going to use it. Somebody may offer you something to eat. You'll accept it, but are you going to use it? No, because you don't know that person's hidden agenda. That person might be trying to poison you. Person might be trying to put something on you, try to control you. So I'll take it, but I'll disregard it and reject it and return it to sender. You're going to see me accept it, but I'm not going to keep it.
Yes,
I'm going to
that
push it
is
away.
that is that is the reason why sometimes it always takes time to use kola nut. Each time you make offering, your sometimes when it's not accepted at once, when you use a kola nut and it's not accepted once, the first question is to ask is it accepted or not? When the kola nut is not accepted, you gonna keep asking questions again, asking with using the kola nut to asking question again. But did you think what is the reason why the kola nut is not accepted arms? Did you think it? Because there always been reasons for everything in the will of Ifa, which is sign always come from everything you do in the will of Ifa. There's always been a sign. Even if you want to eat, even if you want to drink, there's nothing you can do that does not have any sign. Everything comes with sign. So it's not possible. But some people actually thinks that okay, I got to offer the chicken, I got to offer the goat. The kola nut wasn't accepted at once, and you didn't ask yourself why is it not accepted? Why do we have to take it again? Which
Because you
means
didn't have a pure heart.
exactly you need to check yourself when you did it. Anytime or whosoever that did any offering and you use the kola nut to make offering or to offering the bloods of animals and is not accepted alms, you have to ask yourself the first question that why is it not accepted? What happened? Is it because of what I'm doing? Do I got something that I'm hiding? Do I got something that I'm doing that is not right?
Character.
Yes, exactly. Because they seen you, they know you
Mm,
more than you know yourself and more than you see yourself.
mm.
No matter
Yeah.
whatever
He
you
says
got,
shit now.
no
Y'all
matter
heard that?
no matter whatever you thinking, no matter whatever you got going on, do not think you are doing something private. No, there's nothing private. to the ancestors, to the Ifa, and to the Orishas. There's nothing private. They seen everything clearly, and they know what is going on.
And with you 24/7.
Exactly. They
They're
have it.
woke.
Now we're using our eyes to see. Our eyes is part of an ancestors. These two eyes that you are using to see clearly is ancestors.
Right.
Which is they have it connected. Once they become an ancestors, they have it connected spiritually, physically, they have it connected, which means they possibly see everything you're doing that you think you are hiding in somewhere, you're doing it privately, they see everything clearly. They're watching us every day and night. If you
To make sure we got good character.
yes, exactly. Because sometimes, okay, like you see my hand now. If there is no ancestors in my hand, this hand cannot be moving. Every part of the body have an ancestor's sign, which means there's no other way around that you can do something and you'll be thinking you do something in a secret, which means they didn't know. No, they seen everything. Even before you open your mouth and say something, they know everything. Before you open your mouth and say hi or hello, they know about everything that you want to say. That is the way of them, because that we're following the leads. We're following the road after them. They have already went through the roads. They have passed through the road that we are passing now. We are not the first person. So when it's going to be a one day when we are going to become an ancestor as well. Some people are coming at the back of us, which they are going to take our place, like we take our ancestors' place right now. So that is the reason why there's nothing hide. There's nothing to be hide. If you do good, they knows. If you do bad, they knows.
That's
Don't
it.
think you do anything for yourself. No,
No.
they know everything. There's no way that you can even just think, okay, let me do this. Let me quickly do this before my ancestors get along. Before I did, like maybe you want to do the offering and feeding. Okay, let me just do these bad things before I went back. If they know what you went to do, if you come back into the way of them, they're gonna know that.
Yeah.
We know
And if you
everything.
get away with it, they allowed you to get away with it. But they're only
There's
going to allow it so much to where you're going to get caught. It's going to stop. You're going to have to stop because you're going to see the signs, but you don't listen.
exactly. Yes, there is nothing. Even before anything bad happening to some people, before bad things happen to people, there's always be the sign, either through the hair, through the trees, through the vision, through the dreams, maybe some through the walks. Maybe you're taking the walks and there always be the sign that you need to think about with yourself. They always give a sign before anything's happening. They always be the sign, but some people actually don't look at it. Even if they see this is a kind of a sign that I need to look up to things like this, I need to get deeply into this, I need to know the reason why, I need to know what exactly is it that is going on. They just be like that.
Yeah. They follow that.
And I got some in the comment section. I nobody perfect, but we just gotta cut ourselves. And that's truth. There's nobody perfect. No one. And nobody perfect. And it's not gonna be no one. No one will be ever perfect. That is why
Nobody would be perfect.
never. That is not possible. That
You could
is
be
the
perfect for yourself,
exactly.
but
Even if you think you are going to be part for yourself, there's going to be some mistake that you are going to be doing for yourself.
yeah, but they might be perfect for you. So you might get balance of your good and your bad and shit. Some people
Exactly.
they good, they all right. What they doing what they do, you know.
There's no way that can never be possible. Like, because being positive, being perfect is part of being positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always be sometimes that you will be thinking you are doing the right thing, which is the wrong things, and you are affecting yourself. You are not affecting people. So there's always be imperfections for everyone. There's always be. And another comment section, good character is about having a pure heart, first and foremost. Yes, always is about having a pure heart. There's nothing called good characters without having a pure heart. That is how it works, and that is how it's connected together. If you're having a pure heart, you have a good characters already. So it works together. If you have a good characters, which means you have a pure heart, and it's gonna show the both is into one. It's two, but they are into one.
Right.
I got another question which someone said the most important sacrifice. Hmm. Hmm. I think
Yes,
this
you
is
Garo.
a what?
Yes, you Garo.
Because the most important sacrifice. I wish I could get this person right here to ask some few questions. But anyone that I got a question should drop it on the comment section so we can read it. But the most important sacrifice, the more the most important sacrifice, there's always be a way which make things more important than each other or make it different. There's nothing you are sacrifice something you issue. As the only one that is we the most important, and the reason why we have to do sacrifices is because issue is a good person and is a messenger. Sacrifice was like a offering to issue directly to issue. It was always every sacrifice. All the sacrifice always been accepted by issue, which is yes, all the sacrifices always been accepted by issue, because the sacrifice was like a writing letter and give it to issue to take it to the Iliashe for the prayer to be accepted and granted. That is the work of it. But the most part important things, the things that it's true is way more important than sacrifice, is what we have already talked about, which is
Character.
yes, good character. Because if you don't got it, you're doing offering, that means you're doing offering for nothing.
Nothing. So
Exactly.
that's the most important thing in the sacrifice. Your character.
Yes, you doing something
You got to
like
have good intention doing it.
doing it. If you don't got a good intention doing what you're doing, you have and there's always been something which makes some people down, which is doubt.
Yeah. That will hold a lot of people back out.
Yes,
Doubt.
it's the doubt always hold a lot of people down, but it's not things that are supposed to be holding people down, but because people's allowed it to take them down. The more you give it a chance, is the more it takes you down. For you to have a doubt, which means you don't stay positive. You don't believe in positive things, you don't believe in yourself, you don't have a faith in yourself, which is the way that is more, I could probably just say, is wrongs for you to be doubt. If you have sometimes, if you doubt on something that you're doing, the thing that you're doing might be going well because you have already have a doubt in yourself.
Right.
If you have believed, if you believed and you stay positive, if you believe in what you are doing, exactly what you're doing, and you stay positive with it, no matter what has happened, it always ended in the way that you want because you believe that it's going to work and you are still going to have a faith and stood behind what you're doing. Never doubted. Doubted take a lot of things from people, which is they actually don't believe. Even some people don't know why or how. They actually people don't know.
Do you know? I found out that it's 17 um, million cells in one doubt. For somebody to have one doubt, it's like 17 million cells.
Exactly.
Spirits.
Yeah,
Like they gon' don't do this shit. Fuck this shit. Like every time, man.
it's gonna be a lot of confusing over here.
But
Thank you.
what I be telling people, like, look at your life. Sometimes if you can look at your life, they don't your ancestors done been with you your whole life since you was a baby. The
Exactly.
Reese done been with you and all this. But if you look at certain things in your life, in your past life, that you we look at certain things that we probably got away with or something. No, certain things that kept you going, that made you, give you that push or kept you living or kept you out of trouble on something. You know what I mean? You gotta look at certain things. You feel me? Like, and if you see that, you wouldn't have fear for your future because you still here and you still got a lot, you know, to give, to understand. But from where I'm from, Ifa Direct, man, people are just stuck in the box. You know what I mean? They in the box down here, and it's like from this side to this side to this side to that side. And what it is, man, and they know that. They know, you know, social media and stuff like that. But, it's um nobody don't see outside of it. So it's hard for people to see outside the box and see it's more things, you know, and understanding a character. Motherfuckers like to stay bad. You like to stay bad a lot.
Not all, not all other people. Not everyone is gonna understand. No,
They
not
don't.
everyone. Not everyone is going to understand and believe. Some people have addicted to. Let me just say, people have addicted to the doubt. Sometimes, like if you don't believe yourself, it's gonna be hard for you to believe in someone.
Right. Right.
That's the point. Like that's the point, bro. Like if you don't believe in yourself, you can't believe in someone else. Even if you know them or you don't know them, you can. It's not gonna be easy to do that. Like just easily to believe in them. No, it's not possible. I know it's not possible. You have to firstly believe in yourself. If you have a truly full chest belief in yourself, everything is possible. You can be easily believe in everyone else or some other people. It's not gonna be hard for you to just believe in them, even if you know what they're talking about or you don't know what exactly it is that they're talking about. You're still going to have the belief in them without doubting anything.
Right. Yeah. Got to know that. Got to have that. If you ain't got that, right, it's just all to it. You know. But it is, man. Money Talk Podcast 101. Ifa Wednesday. Got my boy Ifa Direct checking in, dropping some jewels all the way from Nigeria. You know what I mean?
From the Mandalay.
Y'all got any questions? Drop them in the comment.
Yeah. Any questions on the
Man,
comments?
you hear the answer question. If I can't answer it, well, Ifa Direct. Yes.
I believe there's no question that we cannot answer. Yeah, that's the truth. Did you think there is going to be, okay, pure heart and good intention? Someone just pumping up. Pure heart and good intentions. Hmm. I think we have already talked about pure heart and good intentions before, but we can just talk about how to have it, what you can do to have it. You know how you actually react to kids, to your families, to friends, to people you hang around with. Good intention means do not hold something against someone else, like having bad thoughts, having a mind of hurting someone. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like that's an ancestor's that's an ancestor's blood. They could probably show you how the way goes. You know what I'm saying? They can teach you how to have a pure heart. Exactly. But having a pure heart, it's not what you can just easily gain or you can easily receive from someone. No, to have a pure heart as a process, it depends on how good you are to people's, how good you reacted to people's, how good you treat people's, how good you react, acting. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a way of having pure heart. Having a pure heart is part of helping people's, being there for people's, supportive for people's who truly need your help. That is a part of pure heart. If you have a pure heart to help people, will not be a problem for you. To support them will not be, even if the people that you are helping, they are not deserve it or watch what you are doing for them. You still doing it because you have a pure heart, and that is a good intentions. You wish good to other people's. If you like good intentions, have if you try to backbite someone, that is not a good intention or a pure heart.
It be what?
Like if you have if you try to backbite people, like
Bite?
if, yeah, backbiting. Like you try to hurt the person, or you try to get someone into trouble, or you planning to hurt someone, or you trying to did something bad to someone.
Mhm.
That is a that wasn't a good intentions.
Right.
Good intention means offering something that is going to make others people's happy with you. That is a good intention. Making other people's, making yourself, making people around you feel you know how useful you are. That is a good intentions and a pure heart. Pure heart is for you to just do what you can do, keep your life going smoothly. If you got something to offer some people, let them know you got it. If you don't got it, let them know you don't got it. So that is how it goes. I
Yeah.
think it's real hard to keep a cool
Cool head.
head.
Well, I know because it's like around here, it's it's to have a pure heart, but there's a lot of people. A lot of people got a demon heart, and they act sweet sometimes. They just, but they hard is like like it's a lot of people, and
Yeah, that's true. But
half of them got there, got them out there. It was all when they go to talk about pure heart and goddamn them folk gonna leave. Oh shit, yeah, I'm a demon.
it's
Time
good.
for me to go.
Let me just even say it's good. It's really hard though. Let's just say for real, it's really hard to keep a good health. But that is some people. We let's just say we create differently. Let's just say that like we create differently over there. There's a lot of things got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But like to be in a way of the culture. First things that you need to do, like you need to make yourself special. As long as you are in a way of Ifa, you have respected yourself and you deserve respectfully. You need to make yourself feel so different kind from the peoples that they don't have good energies. You know what I'm saying? When you are in a way of Ifa, you need to focus.
You gotta put a white stain on your head, bro. You said it's hard to keep a cool head. Eat some white on your head.
Me?
No, pure. Yeah,
So that's exactly what it is. People you have to we born differently, but if you feel like there is not gonna be a good result for you working with someone, you just have to move on and keep rolling with some other people that they're going to be in your level. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know some people are not right, if you know they are not good enough for you, you can't just keep bad energy around you. You need to just keep your way going. Keep a cool health.
yeah,
Sometimes
man. Cause some of these people too got half a heart. They got a half pure heart. They got a half demon heart. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
it's
pretty common.
confused, bro. It's confused. It's a handful of genuine people that'll take heed of that. Yeah, see
So
what I'm saying? That's how they are. That the kids are ready to slap the shit out you at any moment. Ah, what you say, boy? Hey, chill out.
well, you're right about that, but like the first things there always be the some people's that they are not gonna stick with what you're saying or understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always there will always be some peoples, many different people that even if you are being good to them, doing good things for them, acting well with them, they still gone. They will still take shit out of you that is going to make you totally go insane or go crazy to have issues and fight or something with them. There always be some people like that. It's you that you need to just make sure you stay away from bad energies. People's that they are not watch your standard. You know what I mean? People that they are not adding a blessings and protections, guardians to you or being to you. You are the one that need to think about moving on or take another step out.
Okay.
Being around bad energy takes a lot of things from people.
Yeah. It take your
That-
soul too.
yeah, that is the reason why to to be
That shit
making
is not
to
good.
be making reading to be making IFA consultation reading is very important
Right.
because every day you wake up is always been is every day you wake up you always been another opportunity for you to mingle with some other peoples. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up today
Right.
you mingle with another people. Tomorrow you mingle with another peoples. Next tomorrow you mingle with another peoples. So the more you mix with them, is not all of them are good to be working with you. Some of them all are the bad energy, good energy. You know what I'm saying? If you working or you dealing with people that is not adding some goods to your way, like being blessing, being protected, being guardians, being watching you, being supporting you, you have to let the person just have to take a step up. You know what I'm saying? The more
Right.
you keep the more you keep bad energy around you is the more low you go because if you still being around bad people's bad energies, yeah, you won't be able to get
Right.
improved. You won't you won't be able to get improved
Yeah.
about life because you had a bad energy right beside you that is taking you down, that is taking away your goods, that is taking away your blessings. You need to check your right side. If you have a good person in your right side, you have to check: do I have a good side? The both side, is it good? Do I have the right person in the both sides? You have to make sure you know that before you can probably deal with people. That is the reason why it's important to always do reading constantly because you will be able to know people that you're dealing with, their intentions, if they have a good intentions or bad intentions, you will be able to be know daily. The more you talk to them, is the more you know much about them.
I
It really,
feel
it really does. Yes, it is.
yeah, man. We're back. I say
I
we
shall.
got some that out of that talk about I say you know we thank Ifa Direct for checking in with the knowledge on this good Ifa Wednesday. Got crickets going on over there.
You say
You got the crickets going on over there. What time it is over there?
2:08.
208.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
We
direct
don't got
checking in.
we don't got we don't got to do it that way because 'cause if we do, if I'm still awake, I'm gonna miss it again.
I'm glad my body's checking in, man. Yeah, give him clap. He caught the podcast, man. My man stayed up for me. You know what I'm saying? Said I ain't gonna never miss that mother again, bro.
Yeah, I told you that I've already told you that that was last Wednesday.
Yeah,
The thing is, me coming on the live is a great opportunity.
that's the one now.
I said, being coming to live about Ifa Wednesday is a great opportunity
Right,
because there's always be some questions that always come into my page on Instagram. There always be some different questions which some people used to ask that they don't have the knowledge about it. You know what
right,
I'm saying? But at least right from here, people will be able to listen or to hear other things that they have never heard before.
right.
Because some people don't give out a lecture
So
or
you know what you need to do next time? Like you need to get them questions, send them to me so we can go down the list on the questions.
yeah, I always ask a question. Bro, there's not gonna be a day that I will not have any questions in my
I'm
DM.
saying so we can go down the list and we can answer them if even if they not on here at that time. You know what I mean? We can answer the question because it's always going to get
Yeah,
you
there's
know
always been an
it's pre-recorded, so it's gonna be aired again.
yeah,
You know
that
what I
is
mean?
it. Some other people's like the point is some people's some of people's not actually or usually come to this live, but actually we properly figure out and find out how to answer the questions. But it's going to be an opportunity for people that are on this live for them
Right.
to know it. You know what I'm saying? Because if the more, let me just say, there's no, I've never seen some people like actually been teaching people's because on if in if a way, the more you get close, the closer you get is the more knowledge you have. You don't understand me? The more close or the more what you do in a way of Ifa is the more knowledge you have in it. But no, at least there's always been an opportunity for you to did your research either online or something. If you are in if some let me just say the last question I have that was yesterday, I got someone coming into my DM and he just goes straight to the point that I don't want a reading, I just want to get a beads from you. I was like,
Okay. Let me go to the
so,
marketplace.
and this dude actually said, I'ma send you money. Let me know how much it cost. I'ma send you money just to get the bid done and ship it to me. Blah blah. As I was like, okay, hold on. Did you actually came into my DM because you want the beads, or you want to go along in a way of Ifa? Which one did you want? You don't even think about process. You don't even think about
No,
scientific.
bro, I just want the bead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, if that's what you want is a bid from me before I give you the bid, firstly, you have to take go through Ifa consultation reading, I will be able to know what you got going on. You had the bad things or you had the good things, I will be able to know. That is the
Man,
first.
forget all
Second one,
that, bro. Just give me the bead, bro. That was Bud like, forget all that, bro. I just need the beads.
no, like, bro, let me tell you one thing. I cannot did something that is not going to be useful for you. That later
Right.
in the end, you will be saying bad things about me. No, I don't joke with my reputation. This reputation that I have right now, I've been building it up since I was born.
Right.
So you don't just come and ask for bead. Those people that you are saying that they are using beads, they go through process. Everything in the way of if I have a process, you got to start from somewhere. But you know one of these things, bro. I just want a bead. And I was like, okay, if you want a bead, there always been many different botanica over there that you can go and get a bead from them. Even if you don't know, I will just find you one and I will send you the address. So you should go into the botanica and go and
Bro, I
get it.
want one from you, bro. I need one from the motherland. That's how it is. No, I need it from over there. So
Yeah,
real.
exactly. So if someone wants it exactly from over here, you have to follow the rules. Take it
You have to go through the proper. You have to go through the proper step. You need to take
exactly.
the proper step. You know, by getting your reading. If I might say you don't even need none.
Exactly.
You feel me? He might, you good, you blessed. Stay away from certain things. But it's proper
Like not
steps to do that.
but I know the reason why people used to run away from reading. I know, and let me say it. I want to say it on live.
Huh?
The reason why people don't actually go for a reading first, they do scared of their secret exposed.
Mm. Say that again. They what?
I'm telling you, the reason why some people they are not always go for a reading or start from reading is because their secret will be exposed and they don't want their secrets to be exposed.
Mm.
That is why they are always run away from reading. Some people like I can't say that they don't know what you're doing. They know what they are doing actually. But reading is going beyond. If you are the reading will go beyond your expectation.
Right,
Expose a lot of secrets, even a secret that you have already have for over good 10 years back.
right.
Reading can expose it, something that you have already did in it 10 years back. Reading can expose it in a minute. That is actually the reason why, and that is the reason why I always stick on it that before I did anything for you, I must do the reading to find out the real who you are. That is the easy way for me as a Babalawo to find out who you are, to know who you are. You don't have to explain who you are to me. You don't have to tell me where you are coming from. You don't have to tell me where you were going. No. Once I did the reading, I will find out everything by myself. I will know who you are, what you truly do, because your secret is going to expose. So if you come into my DM and you don't want to get a reading, I don't have a time. Yeah, like
I don't
exactly.
have the time.
I don't want the person to come into my DM. Don't come.
Right.
I'm not the type of a person that will be exposing your secrets,
To
but
others.
to others, no, I will never do that.
Because the Babalawo is not. Don't. When you get your reading, that's between you, Ifa
Ifa,
Olodumare, and the
Ri,
Babalawo.
and the Babalawo. Exactly.
And that's who will
But
stay with.
but because their secret is too expensive to let people hear it. That is why they actually don't try to. I don't need a reading. I just want to get a bead. I just want to get a protection. No, who does that? Where did that
Right.
come from? You need to start from the reading. You
Yeah.
don't know if what you have done in your past.
I'm gonna say this too. Even these girls out here wearing these waist beats and that have been fully um got a reading or deal with Ishe, they don't even know the spirit that they got on.
Hmm, brother, I don't want to talk.
So like waist beats, like come on, man. Yeah, I don't know what you put on you if you not don't haven't went through that chain and you know what I'm saying, that know what's going on. Like
Brother, if I tell you something that I don't, uh, yeah, how do I put this? Because I don't want to say it openly on the live, but to have a waist bead, there's always be something behind it. Do you know waist bead is like a camera to orishas? Do you understand what I'm saying?
it's like what now?
Using a waist bead is
Um,
like a camera.
a
It's
camera.
like a camera that
Right.
we use to record.
Mm.
If you're using a waist bead, if you want to have something with a man, the man is going to see the bead, right? It's possible. There's no way you can have something with a man that you are going to that you are going to take off the bead or something. Even if you want to take off the beads, your partner will see it. But the beads is always under the clothes, under trousers, which is addicted and attached to body already. It's cameraing everything that you're using your body to do and showing it to an ancestors.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, like, but like we have
No,
a,
no.
yeah, it's like a camera to the ancestors, which is making it easily for them to know what you are using your body to do. That's for the female.
That deep.
Exactly, because in a way of Ifa and ancestors, females was the most respectful one. Female was the most respectful one that was respectful by among the orishas. The female like Oshun, Iyemanja, Oya, they were too respectful because they, their private part is different from a man. And all man, boy, baby, everyone, we came through their private part.
Right.
That is the reason why the private part is the word.
It's the water.
Is the word.
It's the water.
Exactly. Is aye. The private part is the woman private part is called aye
Mhm.
because everything was the baby when they give birth to you, when they give birth to someone, when they give birth to me, we come to this earth through them. That is the reason why we call them aye. They are the one that hold everything. Before the man starts his journey from life, a woman give birth to him. They are the most respectful one when we're talking about. That is the reason why the beads is like a camera to know what are you doing with what are you doing with your private part. What are we doing with it? How are you using it? Are you using it respectfully?
Mhm.
Are you getting it? treatment, good treatment from me. You know
Are
what I'm
you
saying?
selling it?
Bro, I,
Selling it.
bro, I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. You better
No,
said it.
no, it was you that said that. I didn't say it.
I ain't selling
Yeah,
it.
like then everyone needs to keep everything closely. Like respect what you got, respect what you are blessed with, treat what you're blessed with, treat it respectfully, like treat it well, make it value because the
Mm-hmm.
word follow the woman already. So I didn't talk about selling or something, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That is what it is. Money Talk Podcast 101. This is Ifa Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Your roll call, Ifa Diary check in. You know what I mean? We done did about a good 2 hours. Check out Ifa Diary, man. The next week, y'all can hit the link in the bio now. If you have any questions that you want to ask on EFI Wednesday, you can click the link in my bio soon, and you can be able to put your questions in there and ask your questions what you wanna get answered on the next episode of EFI Wednesday. Dig?
Any
Click
question?
the link in my bio, and it's very short. Just put your email and just fill out the questions. So I think it's like 5 questions, but in big boxes got questions to add, and we'll get on it. Dig? But I'm finna go and check out. You know what I mean? This is Money Talk once again, podcast 101. I am the host, Money Talk. I mean, Migo the King. You feel me? My boy Ifa Dire checking in all the way from Nigeria. You feel what I'm saying? This is the place to be
Nigeria,
when you need
Nigeria, fine. Nigeria, fine.
Nigeria fine. Oh no, what he just throwing up? He throwing it up though. You feel me? So we checking out, man. Everything is everything what it's supposed to be. The groceries. You feel me? But till next time.